So we are outside the Discovery Center, outside the Red Panda exhibit with Razz and Tudou, our two red pandas. They can be found in either the Himalayas or in China. There's actually 2 subspecies of red pandas. So we have the ones that are found in the Himalayas, and then the other ones that are found in China are gonna be a bit darker in coloring and a bit fluffier. Razz, our male, he's 12. He actually lived here about 7, 8 years ago, and then he left to Minnesota and came back, so we're really happy he's here. He is a bit older for a red panda, and that's totally fine. You can really tell him apart from Tudou, our female, based off of his ear. It has a little dock in it. We're not sure why it's there, but that is a big tail between the two. And then Tudou, our female, is 7, and she was born in Kansas. She's been here since she was 1, so she's been here a really long time. I actually trained Tudou, so we get to learn all these husbandry behaviors that help her veterinary care, and just learn more about what makes a red panda a red panda. Razz's favorite snacks include a whole bunch of things. We got apples, pears, grapes, bananas, sometimes figs, cherries. Tudou is definitely more picky and only likes grapes and craisins, and that's totally fine. Red pandas are actually the original panda. So panda just means bamboo eater. That is why giant pandas also have the name giant panda, is just because they eat bamboo. But actually red pandas were discovered first, which makes them the original panda versus a giant panda. According to the IUCN Red List, they are listed as endangered, with big threats being habitat destruction and loss, and also poaching, unfortunately. So Blank Park Zoo partners with Red Panda Network as our conservation organization, which is located in Nepal. They focus a lot on educating people that live there about the importance of red pandas with habitat loss and destruction, and all their trees are coming down. They are arboreal, so they are spending more time on the ground and with those locals, so kind of educating them on the importance of them and why we need to plant more trees as well. So red pandas have a cool adaptation where they don't actually have paw pads, kind of like a cat or a dog. It's just fur under there, so once you kind of hold up their paw, it's all fur and just their claws. Every year, once it gets really, really cold, they kind of build up that dense fur and it keeps them really warm. And then once the hotter temps kind of roll around, they'll molt it off and they'll kind of come up in little tufts. They also have really cool claws that kind of help them climb up onto all those trees that they live in. They are typically solitary, so a lot of times you really don't see a red panda in their natural habitat just because they are so secluded up in those high trees. So a lot of what we know about red pandas specifically just comes from zoos and aquariums that are accredited across the world. Unfortunately, because they are so secluded and solitary, we really don't know much about them. So by partnering with Red Panda Network and zoos and aquariums, we can really learn so much about the species, which is why it's so important to come to Blank Park Zoo, because by coming here, you're supporting red pandas in the wild with Red Panda Network.